It's the eve of Thanksgiving and the coaching carousel is already on fire. 3 major hiring announcements this week, and it starts with Eric Morris to Oklahoma State. North Texas head coach, still alive for the playoffs and the American Conference title. He leaves with 1 game still remaining in the regular season. That's how broken the calendar is right now. For Oklahoma State, I think this is a really excellent hire. I think when you look at the list of hires they could have made, this was one of the top ones. While the timing of Eric Morris leaving isn't ideal for North Texas, it's not a stunner. The stunner was this: Jim Mora getting poached by Colorado State from UConn. There was very little indication that this was going to happen. Many people expected him to take a power conference job, but no, he's headed to the Rams in the Pac-12. The Pac-12 has some serious motion. And finally, there are multiple reports confirming Alex Golesh to Arkansas right now. I wouldn't say it's 100% a done deal, but it seems like it's getting there. So let's do hot boards for each of these 3 Group of 5 openings. For UConn, there's no reason to panic. There's several qualified candidates they can make. If they make a great hire here, they could right the ship. The program is on the rise. Tony Reno at Yale has done incredible stuff for the Bulldogs. He's won multiple conference titles over the last several seasons. Jeff Monken could make sense. It's just a matter of whether or not he would see that as a lateral move. Kevin Cahill over at Lehigh has had an incredible season this year. He's also a former Yale assistant, so he could be like the next best thing to Reno. Frank Reich could get a look for all the great stuff he's done for Stanford if he chooses not to retire. There's guys like Chip Kelly and Brian Kelly. Those are the flashy names. Those are high risk, high reward, but I think UConn can make several safe hires on here that I think would be home runs. This South Florida job could get really interesting because some people value this better than some power conference jobs, and the candidates reflect that. Zach Kitley, a rising name. He's done solid stuff at FAU this year. They could snatch FAU's chain and just go get their guy. Billy Napier is familiar with Florida, and he's shown he can win at the Group of 5 level. Tyson Helton at Western Kentucky's having another great year. Maybe Dan Mullen wants to get back to the East Coast and to SEC territory if he's hoping to one day elevate back to a power conference position. Gus Malzahn is still floating out there, and I think shown he's still got it. He's coached a Group of 5 team in the state of Florida before at UCF. You've got Jason Candle with Toledo. Will Stein, maybe you give him a look at Oregon and try to lure over their OC. And then you've also got Kerwin Bell, who's a former South Florida Bull himself. And finally, we've got North Texas, a pool of very interesting candidates for a rising program out there. That top one ironically says Lane Kiffin, but no, he's not in the running for this job. It seems like he's in the running for every job right now, but that should be Colin Klein. Jason Garrett's name has been thrown out there. I think Napier could factor in here too. Tyson Helton as well. Maybe they could try to go get GJ Kinney. It would be a statement, but with Colorado State landing Mora, maybe the Pac-12 has more movement than we thought. Kirby Moore, offensive coordinator at SMU, Casey Woods could be on there, and Pete Russamondo is on there as well. So a lot of guys with Texas ties in the state of Texas that would make a ton of sense for North Texas. I think they're in a good position here to make another great hire. 3 Group of 5 programs that have an opportunity to really swing things in a positive direction.